Okay, so this graph is showing us that at 11 a.m., Misha's mother sends him to the corner store for milk and tells him to come back in 30 minutes. Use the distance time graph below to answer the following questions. So this is showing the relationship between the amount of time that Misha is taking to go to the corner store and come back. So where's the starting point?
0.
Right. After 0 minutes have passed, 0 meters distance from home is 0, which means he hasn't left his house yet. Okay? So what's happening from A to B? Let's talk about each segment of the line. So in the first segment, from A to B, what can you tell me about it? Okay, in 4 minutes, he walked 200 meters. So if we look at it, we're talking about the rate of change. We're going to say he traveled, so the rise, he traveled 200 meters in 4 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're looking at distance over time. If you simplify that, this actually gives you the speed. So if you do this for every segment, you're finding his speed. What's 200 divided by 4? Okay, so he's traveling 50 meters per minute in this first segment, right? Okay, what's happening in the second segment? From B to C.
In B to C.
So we're starting here. We're starting at 200. He's traveling 100 meters and then another 100 meters.
Yeah,
How many
200
meters?
in... Is that on 12?
This is, each square represents 4 minutes.
In 8 minutes, you walk another 200 meters.
In 8 minutes. Okay, what is the speed there in his second part of the trip?
Like
25 meters per minute. So is he going slower or faster? Okay, so this is important. We know this is slower than that, and just by looking at it, if it's less steep, when you look at a graph, that's what you're going to be talking about. If it's less steep, he's going slower. The steeper the line, the faster it is, the greater the speed. So this, we can look at it and see that this is actually a steeper line than that line.
Yeah.
So do you think CD is going to be faster than BC or slower?
Faster?
Right, it's steeper. So let's calculate his speed for CD. So from C to D,
200.
he's going 100. Yep, 200 in how many minutes?
4 minutes.
In 4 minutes again. So he's actually going the same speed as AB.
Yeah.
So he's traveling 50 meters per minute. So is his direction? They're going to ask you about speed, and they're going to ask you about direction. Is his direction from home changing? Is he changing direction at all?
No.
No, because he's still traveling away from home.
Yeah.
His distance from home is increasing, which means he's getting farther away from home. What happens at DE?
He doesn't move at all.
He does not move, exactly. So from here to here,
4 minutes, he doesn't move.
His distance is 0. He has not moved at all, but 4 minutes has passed. So in this scenario, what do you think's happening? Where is he?
Shopping?
Yeah, he's at the store. He made it to the store. His mom sent him to the store for milk. Okay, so he's on his way to store, He gets to the store, he's at the store, and now what's happening from E to F and F to G.
Wait, did we mess up? He went 100 meters back in...
Yes, good language. He's going back towards home. He's not, the improper word is to say down. He's not going down. He's going back home. His distance from home is decreasing because he's getting closer to home. So he's going back home.
100 meters in 8 minutes.
He traveled 100 meters in
8 minutes.
Yep, good. 100 meters in 8 minutes. So what's his speed? So his speed is 12.5 meters per minute. And then from F to G, he's keeping the same speed. So he only changes speed twice on his way back.
Yeah.
On his way there, he changed his speed 3 times.
500. He went back home 500 in...
So from 500, yep, to 0.
In 8 minutes. 8 minutes.
8. Are you sure?
Oh, wait.
It's from here to here.
12.
Good, 12 minutes. 12. So from F to G, he traveled 500 meters in, what did we say, 12 minutes?
Yeah.
What was his speed?
41.6 repeating.
Yes. Okay, so when was he traveling the fastest?
When on his way back.
So he's actually traveling his fastest from A to B because his speed was
Yeah.
50 meters per minute, and C to D was the same speed. When was he traveling the slowest? We wouldn't count
E to
when
F.
he stopped.
Yeah,
Here
E
he
to F.
stopped, right? He stopped here. E to F
Yeah.
is, yeah, good. 12.5 meters per minute. And that line is the least steep.
Yeah.
Okay? And you can see that A, B, and C, D are actually the steepest lines. Okay,
Yeah.
so his total trip took how many minutes to go there, stop, and come back?
40
40 what?
minutes.
Yep, it took 40 minutes. So his mom said, I want you back in half an hour. Did he get back in time?
Nope.
So to get to the store, it took him 16 minutes because that's the point where he reached the
Yeah.
store. Good. How long was he at the store for? We already talked about that.
4 minutes.
Yep, he was at the store for 4 minutes. So, yeah, good. It took him actually 20 minutes to get back home, but only 16 minutes to get there. So his first part of the trip was faster, took him longer to get home, and he was at the store for 4 minutes.